Leo katika kipindi cha makala ya ndani ya shule yetu, tunaangazia shule ya upili ya Njuri iliyoko wadi ya Magomoni, eneo bunge la Chuka-Igamba-Ng'ombe, kaunti ya Tharaka Nithi, iliyo ndani ya usimamizi wa kanisa la PCEA. Ndani na nje mwa shule hii kuna mandhari tulivu ya wanafunzi kusomea. Shule hii imekuwa kivutio kikubwa kimasomo, shughuli za kimitaala na kilimo. Ili kufanikisha masomo, shule ya upili ya Njuri ina walimu wa kutosha ambao wamehitimu na wanaojitolea muhanga ili kuhakikisha kila mwanafunzi amepata maarifa ya kutosha. Vile wana madarasa ya kutosha ili kupunguza msukumano wa wanafunzi na mahabara tofauti kama vile kemia.
I want you to fill your burette with the solution A. So let's begin the activity. Each group, solution A. Two, 3 drops here. You are done. Move to your station. Those who are back at their station, you can now begin titration. Begin the titration and be very keen. Two to 3 drops, you are done, and as I've already said, the role of the indicator is to indicate the end point.
Biolojia.
Now, part of the other appendicular skeleton, as you can see, is the arm or the limb part of the pectoral. That is what we have here as the humerus bone, which forms a joint we are going to just mention in a while, and then the other bones on the lower arm, which we have the radius and the ulna. Now, we normally form a joint in between the pectoral girdle and the first bone of the upper arm, which is the humerus. And the joint here is a joint that allows for a 360 movement or movement in all directions. And that joint is the joint that you know. Which joint is that? Ball and socket. That is ball and socket. And the lower side of the humerus is another joint we form between the humerus and ulna. Not radius, but ulna. Because radius is a shorter bone than the ulna, it does not come all the way to the joint part. And then the joint we form here between the humerus and the ulna is a joint we call each joint. Now, part of what I've drawn here is found here. We have a model that we can use to illustrate what we have on our whiteboard. And what we are dealing with is this pectoral, or rather what we described as a appendicular skeleton on the upper part. That is the pectoral girdle here. Then this part forms the arm, but specifically the upper arm. And then from this joint, which we have called the each joint downwards, forms what we call the lower arm. And therefore, in the part of the upper arm, as we have said, is borne by the name humerus.
Na fizikia.
Apparatus. We have 2 dry cells, nucleum wire on a millimeter scale. We have an ammeter, a cell holder, a voltmeter, 8 connecting wires with clips, a meter rule, and a switch. With those, I'm going to set up the apparatus as shown in the diagram on your papers. Then I'll come checking. You may continue with your practical.
Bwana Kithenji Fanuel ambaye ni fundi wa mahabara alikuwa na haya ya kusema.
Basically, what you are seeing around is our command center. This is where we start. All programs of science, practicals, start from here. What we have done to make science learning enticing to our students is having it put in one room under one roof so that our students can be accessing everything and everything at their disposal. We have the chemistry apparatus, like you can see. We have biology apparatus on this other side. This is what we call our distilled water. This is where we store the distilled water. Our machine for distillation, we call it deionizing machine. This is small machine you see here. This is where we deionize our water. We store it here. So under this roof, this is the command center. When chemistry apparatus, when our teachers come for chemistry apparatus, we get them from here. These are the reagents that we use for our chemistry practicals and biology, like you can see. These storage bottles, what we store inside, are the reagents for chemistry and biology. Wasichana wetu wengi wakifika form 1 hapa wanakunja wakiogopa hii masomo sana ya science. By the time they get to form 2, wanakuwa so conversant, hata unapata wenyewe ndio wanakunja kwa lab ni wawekee practical wafanye. Sababu wakifika hapa, ile story wameambiwa kule primary school ni kwamba science ni ngumu. Lakini wakikunja, sababu tuko na apparatus zote zile wanahitaji, wakiona vile tuna perform practicals, hiyo kwanza inawagusa na inawafuta. That's how we have been able to make many of them doctors and engineers. It's only that they are not around, they could give a testimony for the same.
Pia wana mahabara ya kompyuta na mahabara ya sayansi ya nyumbani. Isitoshe, wanafunzi wanajihusisha katika somo la sanaa na ubuni, somo la umeme pamoja na miradi ya sayansi. Rais wa wanafunzi Mudhomi Mureithi, naibu wake na viranja wengine wanazungumzia elimu ndani ya shule yao na mafanikio yake.
My name is Eli Mudhomi Mureithi, head boy in Njuri High School, and I'm in front of you today to welcome you all into our school, which we are brought by morally being valued and discipline being our top-notch core value in our school. We are glad, and I am also proud to say that we are also congratulated in our sub-county for all being the best in discipline school in our sub-county. For many reasons, we discourage coupling, we discourage drug abuse and many other indiscipline cases, and for more that is to be brought by in our school, I pray that you may come, and as our school motto states, we are determined to excel. Go Njuri.
My name is Peace Mwende Moshera. I'm the school head girl 2024-2025. Let me say that Njuri is the best place to be. Actually, we are the uniquest school. We have a supporting administrative block whereby we have a honorable, able principal, Mpaka HM, and the 2 supporting deputies, and even our supportive teachers, whereby you ask questions and they're there for you, whereby they are there even for the Form 4s. We have good programs for our school, whereby we have the master classes for the Form 4s, and they sacrifice their time and they're there for us. Actually, I can say that Njuri is the best place to be.
Kibunga Vivian Mukiri, I'm in Form 3. I'm the school deputy head girl in Njuri High School. I hereby represent our school in academics. In our sub-county, we have been ranked as position number 5 in the whole sub-county. Another thing is that we participate in various activities like the contest. Last time we participated in math contest in Embu University, which we earned position number 3, which we won the trophy you can see here. As you walk around the school, you can see some students wearing blue sweaters. Those are from Achievers Club who scores a B+ and above.
My name is Roy Gitahi, DH Captain, Njuri High School. Not having much to say, I'd like to tell you that you are in the right place. Here in Njuri, we offer meals that are fit for a king. This is because once the brain is fed, the stomach also must be fed. I would also like to tell you that here in Njuri, we offer sumptuous and palatable meals which are fit and healthy. I would also like to tell you here in Njuri, we grow our own food, and we also have our own bakery just besides us. We also have our own bakery where we get our own bread. And lastly, in conclusion, I would like to tell you that here in Njuri, we the best and we determined to excel.
Naibu wa mwalimu mkuu Bwana Cyprian Gitonga Murianki anaeleza jinsi wamejipanga ili kufuzu katika mtihani wa kimataifa mwaka huu, akidhibitisha wanafunzi wa shule hii wana maadili mema.
This is a center of excellence whereby we nurture, we model and we mentor boys and girls. We live as brothers and sisters in Njuri, whereby we live as one family, boys and girls. We welcome you, those who want to join us next year, the CBC class. Bring one child here and you will not regret. It's a very good school. We have departments, science department, humanities department, technical department, and other departments. We are doing so well, and Njuri Center of Excellence is the best mixed bonding secondary school in Tharaka County. Piece of discipline in Njuri, I cannot deny that the discipline is not there, but we handle the cases of disciplined students. We have department of guidance and counseling, whereby we involve the parents and the guardians come and talk to their boys and girls. We refer the cases to the counseling department, and we have seen that boys and girls are turning to be good boys and girls after the counseling has been done. About the mini score, this year we are targeting 7.14. We have started a master class program, and it is doing so well in our school. We started it at the beginning of this year. It's doing so well, where boys wake up at 4:30. They start the day with cards up to around 6 before they start their elementary classes. Then the normal teaching starts at 8 to 4:10. Then boys goes for extracurricular activities. Then after supper, we go back to the master class program. The program is doing so well, and we expect to do marvelous this year.
Zaidi ya hayo, mwalimu mkuu Bwana Mbaka alikuwa na haya ya kusema.
We encourage any student who wishes to join Njuri High School to join us, because we bring up a wholesome person. People may wonder why Njuri being an extra country is mixed. It's because we want to prepare students who will go out as wholesome students, and those that will be able to fit in society, both boys and girls. Njuri has so many programs that befits even the new system of education that is coming, the CBC. We have programs like electricity, which is taught in the school. We have home science. We have drawing and design. We have equipped 3 laboratories. We have 3 science laboratories, physics laboratory, biology laboratory, and chemistry laboratory. So I would encourage parents watching this clip to choose or to make Njuri a school of choice, because one, we also emphasize on matters discipline, because we know discipline is key to any success. As the saying goes that discipline maketh a man, or so say discipline maketh a woman, Njuri is where discipline is. We don't compromise discipline, because without discipline, even if you excel, you shall not be successful. Without discipline, even if you don't make so much academically, you'll be able to fit outside, because not everybody, something that you should appreciate, that not everybody who goes to high school will transit to the university or another college. But when you leave school, you should be somebody who is able to fit in the society. And that is what we are, as Njuri, are endeavoring to do, to bring about a wholesome person who will be able to fit appropriately in the outside world. Njuri also is a God-fearing school. As you are watching this clip, you've seen that we have different movements. We have the CU, We have the Christian, they see that it's the Christian Union. We have the YCSs, we have the SDS, and we are also giving room to the Muslims, because we have a few of them, because here is where we observe what is called freedom of worship. The school has also 2 buses, meaning that in case of any trip the student will take, we have sufficient means to take our students out for trips, also when going for extracurricular activities, and also we go out to assist our community in case they've got events that require transportation of their people. We also go out in Ade to help them to transport such for a small fee, because they are part of our school. All in all, I want to encourage the students, those who are in grade 9, come next year, make Njuri a school of your choice. And I promise one thing, you'll not regret having chosen Njuri as your school of choice.
Ili kukuza wanafunzi kwa mienendo ya Kikristo. Shule ya upili ya Njuri ina harakati aina 3 za kidini, ambazo ni muungano wa Kikristo ama Christian Union.
When I was meditating upon these ones, I just felt strongly that we need to form positive attitude in our lives. When I was feeling, you need to realize that what people think that it is not possible, it is possible. What people think that cannot be done, it is doable. What people think that cannot be achieved, it is achievable. Praise the name of the Lord. Praise the name of the Lord. It all depends on your attitude. The 10 guys were very negative. Very negative indeed. But the 2 were very positive. There are some lessons that I've learned from these ones, and I will go through them very fast. I'll go through them very fast. 1. You possess what you confess. Mwambie mwenzako, you possess what you confess. Mwambie, therefore, there is possession in confession. That is the first point I want to share with you. My friends, you will be wherever you want to be because of what you confess. You will be wherever you want to be because of your attitude. Whatever you say you have, it shall be. Whoever you say you are, you will be. And my friends, these 2 guys out of 10 developed a very positive attitude and said, we are possessing the land. And they pronounced loudly, and Caleb silenced the other 10 because he was positive. He was optimistic. He knew that this land belongs to us. It doesn't matter how many giants are there. It doesn't matter the challenges that we are able to encounter. The issue is, this is our land. We have been promised this land. And so, what you possess, you confess. They possessed positively, and they entered the land positively. They They achieved positively because there is power in conversion. My friends, most of you here have very negative attitude towards some of the subjects you do here, especially mathematics. And you always confess, mimi kama kuna kitu kitafanya nikose kupata grade nzuri ni hesabu. Hiyo nilishut my computer long time ago. Hata mwalimu akija class, I just pretend that I'm doing something. When I'm doing nothing, you confessed. You have confessed that you can't make it. And when you confess, it happens. When Caleb and Joshua confessed that the land is inhabitable, in despite the giants, they confessed, and because of their conversion, they possessed what they confessed. My friends, always develop a positive attitude in order to achieve, in order to realize what you confess. Because when you confess negative things, it shall be. When you say you will not make it, you would make it. When you say you are just trying, you will just try. But when you say you are achieving, you are passing, you are pursuing, you will explore, you will achieve, you will prosper.
Wanasabato ama SDA na Wakatoliki ama YCS. Akisimamia shule hii kidini na kama mfadhili, Mchungaji Patrick Keremi anaeleza umuhimu wa kukuza wanafunzi kwa misingi ya Kikristo.
Ninafanya kazi kwa pamoja na karibu sana na principal kuhakikisha ya kwamba maadili ya Kikristo inazingatiwa katika shule, maana hiyo ndio the core business. Kama vile Biblia inasema the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Watoto hata wasome vizuri, hata wasome sana, bila kuwa na msingi wa Kikristo na msingi wa neno la Mungu, wengi wanapotea. Na kama vile neno linatufunza ni kwamba tunza ama funza mtoto njia ambayo anapaswa kufuata, na hata akizeeka hata toka ama hata ondokea ile jambo. Ni vizuri niwaambie watazamaji ya kwamba ukifunza mtoto njia ya Kikristo na ukimfanyia foundation ama msingi bora, hata kama wakati mwingine wanatoka na wanaenda kwa mambo ya dunia, Mungu anawafuruta tena, anawarudisha, kwa sababu kuna foundation waliofanyiwa. So tunangangana kuona kwamba they have a good basic foundation ya neno la Mungu katika shule. Leo nimekuwa nikiwahubiria mambo ya mtazamo, the attitude. Ni kwa sababu watoto wengine kama wale wametoka katika background ambazo ziko chini, wanajidharau, wanajidunisha, wanaona kana kwamba hawatamiki katika maisha. Leo nilikuwa nawatia moyo kuwaonyesha ya kwamba hakuna jambo ambalo ni ngumu sana kwa Mungu, na kupitia shule na masomo haya Mungu anaweza wainua na kuwapanua na kuwapeleka kiwango kingine, wakichange mtazamo wao jinsi ambavyo wanapochukua mambo na kuyafanya. Hiyo ni kitu ya maana sana. Nimejaribu kuwafunza na kuonyesha jinsi ambavyo wanapaswa kufanya na kukaa katika masomo na kujua ya kwamba they have an opportunity, wako na nafasi ya kutenda, ya kusoma na kupanuka na kuinuka kwa elimu kupitia msingi ambao wamefanywa na wazazi wao na Mungu na tena serikali kwa shule hii.
Mbali na kufuzu vyema kimasomo, shule ya upili ya Njuri hawajabaki nyuma, kwani wamejitosa katika ukuzaji wa talanta kama vile michezo, nyimbo na vikundi mbalimbali. Michezo ikiwa na umuhimu wake. Shule hii imewapa wanafunzi nafasi ya kuburudisha akili kupitia michezo ya raga, mpira wa wavu ama volleyball, netiboli, mpira wa kadanda, mpira wa mikono na mchezo wa vinyoya almaarufu badminton. Kwa upande wa nyimbo, shule hii ina nyimbo tofauti kama chakacha almaarufu folk dance, na bendi. Bwana Kenneth Getuma Karia ni msimamizi mkuu wa michezo na talanta katika shule hii.
Games department is charged with the role of ensuring that the students are physically fit. So in this school we have various games. We normally have soccer for both boys and girls, being a mixed school. We also have volleyball for both boys and girls. We have rugby, both boys and girls. We have handball, basketball, netball and swimming. So in these games we participate in the Kesha games, where we have been able to go up to the regional levels in swimming. For example, this year we had one girl and one boy representing the school in the regional competition. This week we had the sub-county competitions in Meru South sub-county competitions, and yesterday we were able to become position 2 in the rugby competitions. In first term we had the swimming competitions, and we were able to take one boy and one girl to the regional competitions. So it's important to incorporate games in the curriculum, to do the two hand in hand, the curriculum and the curriculum, because in this school we have a goal of building a holistic kind of a student. We're supposed to be academically good and also in the physical aspects of their lives. So that's why as a department we are really interested in ensuring that we offer the best for our students.
Bwana Mbaka anaeleza umuhimu wa kukuza talanta.
Mine is to say that Njuri is the place to be, because when you go even to co-curricular activities, we feature in different co-curricular activities such as rugby, football, handball, badminton. We have also the netball, and currently our boys are number 2 in rugby, and they'll be proceeding to the counties for the county term 2 games.
Ili kuhakikisha afya njema kwa wanafunzi, shule hii ina kliniki kama anavyosimulia muuguzi Sofia Mwende.
In Njuri, we work coordinately with the parents and teachers to ensure the well-being of the student. We take good care of the student here. We handle emergencies. We act as a link between the parents and the school for those students that have chronic illnesses, for example asthma. So we ensure that we handle each cases of different students so that we ensure well-being for each and every student. I assess and see each and every student. Any sick student usually pass through me, And then for the serious cases and those who need urgent emergencies, we usually refer them. By referral, if it's very critical, we as the school take the initiative of taking the student to the hospital. But it's something like dental, eye problem, we call the parents. They come and pick the student and take them for treatment and check-up.
Shule ya upili ya Njuri wana kikundi cha wanamsalaba mwekundu ambao husaidia katika matibabu ya dharura.
Hii ni shule ya upili ya Njuri na shule hii imeweza kubarikiwa na vilabu tofauti tofauti. Kilabu kiliopo nyuma yangu ni kilabu cha wanachama wa Red Crossers. Wanachama hawa wameweza kushiriki katika shughuli tofauti tofauti. Ya kwanza ni Humanity Power Walk. Humanity hiyo waliweza kwenda kushiriki katika michango ya kuweza kusaidia watu tofauti tofauti. Hizi zikiwamo zawadi ya kuweza kujua ishara yao ya bidii yao tosha. Wanachama hawa pia wameweza kushirikiana na wanafunzi wengine katika kunadhifisha mazingira na kuweza kuhakikisha usafi unadumu shuleni humu. Wanachama hawa pia wameweza kutembelea makao 23 ya watoto mayatima. Katalina Saya, shule ya upili ya Njuri, Tharaka Nithi County.
Mbali na hayo, ili kuwezesha wanafunzi kukaa vyema shuleni humo, shule ya upili ya Njuri wana mabweni ya kutosha, chumba kizuri cha maankuli ambapo hufuatia lishe bora, na pia wana karakana ya kuoka mikate almaarufu bakery. Wakizungumza, walimu wasimamizi wa mabweni ya wasichana na wavulana walikuwa na haya ya kusema.
My name is Maranga Dennis. I'm in charge of boarding. As you are aware, our school is a mixed school. We have a boarding master and a boarding mistress. So I'm the one who is in charge of boys. And where we are standing, this is where we have our boarding facility. And as you move around, we have the dorms. Actually, we have 80 dorms. And each dorm has a capacity of 80 students. So if you do your calculations, you realize that we have enough facilities to accommodate of around 600 students. Apart from the dorms, we also have other facilities like the washrooms. As you move around, you need to see those washrooms where students can do their personal hygiene.
My name is Jacqueline Murethi, dorm mistress, Njuri High School, Tharaka Nithi County. I'm standing at the dormitory area of the girls' dorm. These are some of our dorms. We have 6 dorms, each with a capacity of 100 students, making a total number of 600 girls. We have the modern ablution and enough day toilets for the girls.
Ukulima ukiwa ndio uti wa mgongo kwa jamii yoyote ile, shule ya upili ya Njuri hawajaachwa nyuma. Hapa kuna ukulima wa mimea na vyakula mbalimbali kama vile ndizi, parachichi, malenge, mahindi na kabeji, na pia mimea kama vile kahawa na majani chai. Upande wa ufugaji, wana ufugaji kama vile ng'ombe, nguruwe, nyuki na samaki.
I go by the name Meriti Collins. As said earlier, we have the production of bees in our school, which is scientifically known as apiculture. So the common type of beehive we use here is a Kenya top bar hive, and the honey produced here is used in sweetening of most of our beverages.
Mbashara tokea shule ya upili ya Njuri, jina langu ni ML Mugendi na kundi zima la wanagenzi wa somo la Zira. Wengi wanasema kilimo kilianza Sumeria, wengine wanasema kilianza Misri, lakini hapa Njuri tunasema kilimo ni ngome yetu, ni baba na mama yetu, uti wa mgongo wa taifa letu. Baadhi ya mambo ambayo tunaendeleza hapa ni kama vile ufugaji wa samaki, ufugaji wa mifugo na ufugaji wa nyuki. Bila kupoteza wakati, na mwalika mwenzangu atupeleke na ulishaji wa samaki. Shukran.
Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. I'm known by the name Issa Rabin. Here in Njuri High School, we keep fish farming here. As you can see in this pod, we have various types of fish. We have mostly the muddy fish in this area, and we usually feed the fish during the day and the evening daily. As you can see, my friend here are feeding As the main activity here we usually carry out management in the fish pond to ensure the health of the fish in the fish pond. Thank you.
Bwana Mbaka anaeleza zaidi kuhusu kilimo shuleni humu.
Njuri is well adorned with so many other resources. We rear cows, we rear fish, we have a big farm where we have a big tea estate, coffee estate. We also have, in our farm, we also have pigs, we also rear bees, and we have got a huge forest that is a source of the nectar that is acquired in preparation of honey by the bees. That makes Njuri a one-stop place for all the students who want to join Njuri High School.
Hii ni shule ya upili ya Njuri.